It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And the series being hosted in Salt Lake City for tonight's game as the Jazz will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, they won Game 3 going away and are looking to make another statement tonight. Definitely a bounce in their step. You know, even though they trailed 2-1 in the series, if they take Game 4 here on the road, Kenny, do you think that they recapture the momentum, if there is such a thing?
I mean, they can capture the momentum, but, you know, their attitude needs to be just one game at a time. Don't rush. Try to get this win, and then that does give them.
And there is a buzz in the air here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at Utah. So as we get set to watch the Jazz here, guys, what are your thoughts on this team?
Yeah, this one's huge, guys. I mean, every game in the playoffs is big, but this one just feels bigger from an emotional standpoint. You get the victory, you go up 3-1, and you have a virtual stranglehold on this series.
Yeah, it's amazing how a game in a series can change things drastically. I mean, they can't afford to lose this one. Not here at home, because it completely could change the way the series looks. They did so well with the slight home court advantage. Boy, they don't want to give it back now.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with the prodigy. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Feeds it to Favors. Passes it to Hayward. 5 to shoot. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Now here's Hayward following the miss by Freak. Favors uses both hands to slam it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player. The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
T kicks to Arthur. There's the 3. The rebound by Noah.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. To the middle and stolen by Horford. Now here's Arthur. Not a lot of room. Now the pass to Batum. Horford with the screen on Favors. Batum dishes to T. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They get the rebound.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. Gets a very good look and converts. DeRozan's got his first points of the night. And so it's Atlanta with it. Trailing by 2. T kicks to Arthur. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. We talked about their standing in this series at this point, and he seemed pleased but cautiously optimistic. He said it is nice to be 2 games away from being called an NBA champion, but we still have work to do if we want to get to that point. A win here, though, and they'll be even closer to hoisting that trophy, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter. at least at the offensive end.
Pass to Favors. Hayward outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Favors. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Arthur with it. 6 points for him. Millsap has the open look, and the three ball is good. Millsap's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz trail by 5. Outside DeRozan. Favors sets the pick for DeRozan. Puts up the baby hook, and Favors finishes it off.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Hayward. Noah with a screen for Hayward. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 3. Arthur kicks to Horford. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And both free throws good from Arthur.
Well, a good game tonight for Arthur. He already has 8 points and 2 rejections.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
And here is Teague following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. It is now to Millsap. Unloads from 9, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Millsap's got 5 points so far. Jazz trail by 4. Noah the screen. Left side, DeRozan. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Batum. Banked in off the glass.
It's easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. By Jeff Teague.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
The Jazz making a switch here. Lyles checked in. Monroe's checked in for the Hawks. DeRozan's shot is good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
T kicks to Arthur. Monroe sets a screen for T. The feed to Arthur. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lock at 6. Teague the pass to Arthur. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
A different look for Utah. Johnson, he's checked in for Noah. Anderson comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Burke in for DeMar DeRozan. Atlanta also making some changes here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Horford. Fournier comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Jones subbed in for T.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
They get the rebound, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And he gets it to go. Fournier's got his first bucket of the night. Jazz trail by 6. Burke dishes to Johnson. Passes to Moody. Shoots off the screen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both well.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson the screen. Burke the pass to Moody. Here's Lyles. Again, the Jazz score. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He feeds it to Arthur. He kicks to Monroe. Screen by Jones. Monroe dishes to Arthur. Johnson with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Burke. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Johnson the screen. And there's the pass to Lyles. Rebound by Monroe.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Burke the pass to Moody. Rejected by Arthur. From 17 feet out, offensive rebound. On the wing, Jones. Dishes it to Arthur. To the wing on the left. Fournier, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron. Jazz trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Johnson, good.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Makes an adjustment.
The Jazz.
Spacing.
Henderson's checked
Spacing.
in. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Jones kicks to Johnson. Feeds to Arthur. To the paint. Here's Jones. A rebound by the Jazz.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Johnson outside. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Henderson passes to Lyles. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession. Oh, an illegal screen there, one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not. Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Jones kicks to Arthur. Sinks the three-pointer. Arthur's got 15.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Henderson. He's guarded by Arthur. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. He used that pick just right.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
The offensive rebound. Fournier. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Hawks have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. And that one falls for Fournier. Cannon, he's checked in for Jones. And so he's able to get one of two. Jazz trail by 3. Burke kicks to Anderson. He dishes it to Burke. Back to Anderson. And a strong finish with two hands.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Here's the floater. Cannon can't hit. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Lyles out there with Favors. Then there's Burke, and it's Hayward, and it's Henderson in at the 2-guard spot. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He ended with 62 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And Gerald Henderson is going to pick up that foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Hawks making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Now here's Millsap. He has 5. There's Cannon with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jazz trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes the first. Joakim Noah's checked in for Lyles. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Hawks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. They get Derek Favors. The Hawks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Hayward outside. Left side Favors. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. shooting 50%.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Teague dishes to Arthur. That three off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Favors with the screen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That misses. Had a chance to... Tie it there. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Teague the pass to Arthur. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Jazz leading by 15. Here's Burke. Pass to Wiles. Henderson, no one around him. No good on the three. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Kicks it to Cannon. Johnson the screen. Hawks passing it around. Arthur, no good. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Henderson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Here's Cannon. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Burke. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Burke's got 5.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Burke with the ball. That's good. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Cannon. Screen by Monroe. Cannon kicks to Arthur. 5 to shoot. Fires, high post. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc, and that one's good. Arthur's got 23.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
That one goes. Count it.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Cannon, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting for Utah.
And that one falls for Cannon.
2 shots.
And so Cannon nails both of them. Utah leading by 15. Here's Burke. Makes it off the glass.
Basket is good for
Burke's got 4 this quarter.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
They set the pick. From about 16. And that one hits back iron. Here's Cannon. Burke covering. It's Monroe, high post. Johnson dishes to Fournier. Lets it go from deep. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And so we wrap up the first half.
Well, no doubting that was a rough second period for you guys. What are they doing that gave you so much trouble?
I don't know if I can point to one thing that they were doing that gave us trouble, but I think it really just came down to us playing 1 second behind them.
Give me your attention, fellas. This is a make-or-break half for us. Call it game 4, but it's as big as game 7 as far as I'm concerned. First of all, what's up with all the fouls? I appreciate your fire, and we want to play aggressive defense, but we've got to dial it down a notch. I know I saw the frustration coming to the surface when we got to the half, but let's keep the focus sharp. And don't worry too much about our tempo this half. We'll take what the defense gives us, whether it's on the break or on the half-court set. We've come a long way for this. We've poured everything we have into getting into the finals. This is no time to let up. Let's play our best half of the season.
Welcome back to game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Prodigy is out there with Teague, and it's Batum in at the 3 spot.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 28 points for Freak.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Batum against Hayward, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Shooting for Utah.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
Making 2 shots.
Hayward hits them both. The Hawks trail by 16. T kicks to Horford. They set the pick. Here's Arthur. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Favors makes it off the glass. Favors has got 8.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Teague left side. Here's Arthur. That 3 off the mark. Utah leading by 18. Pass to Favors from 11 feet away. And Utah again with the bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Now here's Hayward. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Hayward passes to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 12 points for Derek Favors.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
The free throw drops for Arthur. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Noah kicks to Hayward. Back to Noah. And he uses the glass on the layup. Noah's got 6.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on to make some noise for your jazz dancers.
The Hawks trail by 21. T kicks to Arthur. Hawks passing it around. Outside, Batum. Hayward comes with the double team. It's stolen by DeRozan. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from T. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity. And Horford with the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Jazz leading by 19. Outside Favors. There's the dish to Hayward. Noah the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
Fantastic. playing them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Arthur. He has 31. The feed to Horford. Over to the left wing. Drills the three-pointer. Teague's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jazz have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Noah with a screen on Batum. Hayward dishes to Noah. Back to Hayward. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Arthur. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Hayward outside. Favors against Millsap. Favors with a screen on Batum. Inside. Here's Noah, and it's blocked by Arthur. Fast break. Hawks. Here's Horford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Al Horford.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
And the first one at the line is good. Jones checked in for Atlanta. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah leading by 13. Moody defended by Jones. Hayward against Batum. The pass to Noah. Down low. Here's DeRozan. It's tipped, but they recover it. Another shot. Noah's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out left to the wing. Here's Arthur. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
They recover it. It's DeRozan with the drive. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Here's Arthur. He feeds it to Batum. Here's Millsap. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Favors. He's got 14. Good work defensively by Millsap.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Jones, the pass to Horford. The 10-footer. Millsap misses. Jazz leading by 11. Dishes to Favors. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
That's good.
Paul Millsap picks one up.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Lyle comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Anderson in for DeMar DeRozan. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Monroe's checked in for Paul Millsap. So it's Utah now, following the basket by Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal. Shooting for Utah.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Trey Burke comes in for Gordon Hayward. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Fournier is checked in. Good on both. The Hawks trail by 13. Arthur kicks to Horford. The Hawks working the ball around. Picked by Horford. Jones dishes to Arthur. Leaps for it. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Burke. Guarded close. He kicks it to Johnson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Johnson's got 10.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Screen by Monroe. Lots of room. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Fournier.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Moody, and it's sent back by Horford. But they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wiles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Jones pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Horford the pass to Jones. No good on the 3. Jazz leading by 13. Moody guarded by Horford. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones kicks to Horford. To the left side wing. Feeds to Arthur. Launches a 3. Good. Arthur's got 41.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Anderson outside. Now here's Burke, defended by Jones. Pass to Wiles, the 17-footer. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Wiles got 8.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Jones dishes to Horford, and he goes in for the dunk.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Burke kicks to Anderson. And here is Burke. He has 7. Rejected by Arthur. Johnson outside. Drills it from outside. He's got 13. The Hawks trail by 13. Kicks it to Arthur.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 13. Now Jones. He dishes it to Fournier. From 12 feet out. Here's Monroe. Outside, Jones puts up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And Utah has possession. After Tyus Jones getting his shot to go from deep. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Another miss by Utah. The Hawks trail by 6. Jones kicks to Arthur. Back to Jones. Screen by Monroe. Fournier for 3. He goes up again, and Monroe puts it in. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 4.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot. That's exactly how you win the rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Hawks shooting 47%, pretty solid. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Trey Burke is out there at DeRozan. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
DeRozan. Here's Favors. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Cannon. Now the dish to Arthur. And Batum kicks to Arthur. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Arthur's got 47 points. The Jazz shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Hayward outside. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. There's the feed to Favors. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from Hayward for 2. The shot will not go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Passes it to Arthur. Johnson dishes to Batum. Off target from the baseline.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Cannon, the pass to Arthur. He feeds it to Johnson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Cannon kicks to Arthur. The pass to Millsap. And good. He nails it. Burke with it. Hayward outside. Noah with a screen on Batum. Hayward goes in. Rejected by Millsap. Dishes to Arthur. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Trey Burke. The free throw drops for Arthur.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Horford comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Teague in for Cannon. Hayward outside. Pass to Moody. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Moves back up. And Gordon Hayward again. Hayward's got 4 this quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. T kicks to Arthur. Here's Millsap. No good. Great D that time from Favors. Hayward on the wing. Wide open look. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Teague drives in. He kicks it to Millsap. Stolen by Noah. Moody. Teague covering. Pass to Noah. Jazz passing it around. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
T dishes to Arthur. Hayward outside. Arthur grabs the board. Feeds to T. Now here's Arthur. He's guarded closely. Favors brings the double. Teague inside the line. Cans the shot from the wing. Utah leading by 4. Moody, Teague covering. Favors with the screen. Three-pointer. Noah trying to get open. And it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Horford attacking. Here's Millsap. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a performance from Millsap here. He's got 13 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Jazz are gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Hayward goes in. The baseline J. And that one goes long. The Hawks shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Kicks it to Horford. Teague, the pass to Arthur. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Fight. Idea back to this one, all right? Let's go.
That one drops. He ties it up. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Moody, Teague covering. Here's Moody, and he gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines and have him get that good a look.
Arthur kicks to Teague. Goes up the baseline, and Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Teague. Teague's got his 7th assist here tonight. Moody, Teague covering. Here's Moody, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Arthur. Shot is off. Great defense that time from Noah. Jazz have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And DeRozan, here we go. It's deflected, a second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
To the inside. Here's Favors. That's down the hatch. That's one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Hayward outside. He dishes it to DeRozan. Noah the screen. Now here's DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Arthur grabs the board. Arthur's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Horford sets a screen for Teague. To the middle. And that one's good. Millsap's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Moody, and it's sent back by Horford. And here is Teague. Batum wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Favors with a screen on Batum. Now the dish to Favors. Millsap with the steal. Teague the pass to Arthur. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Arthur's got 57 points.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Lyles checked in for Utah. And a change for the Hawks. Monroe's checked in for Nicholas Batum. They double him with Horford. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And that one hits back iron.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. Nice basket there. Their offense has been much more impressive since halftime.
Hayward outside. The feed to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Jazz trail by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Doubled by Arthur. Rosen dishes to Noah. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Horford. But he stays with it. Moody. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Hayward goes in. Here's Lyles, and it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And the Jazz making a change here. Favors is checked in.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our
Find out
guards
what Doris Burke has for us.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told them, no holding back. I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give